It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is, what day is it? 27. It's the 27th day of Scraptember, and today's prompt is pattern paper. So I just wanted to take a little time to talk about some pattern paper because I love pattern paper, and really the more pattern paper you can use, the better. But 49 and Market has some amazing pattern paper. So much so that they have done all of the work for you and you don't need a ton of the layers. So I'm not sure if this is cheating, but I am using pattern paper, and so I feel like it's okay. I feel like if a background paper is kind of plain, then I tend to use lots of different papers, but with this one being so busy and beautiful, I didn't really feel the need. So I did pull in 2 pieces of the 6x8 pattern papers from my stash of 49 and Market things. And I went ahead and backed my photos with those. Now, these are photos from when we went to New York and we saw Harry Potter. And it's kind of a catch-22. This is the Broadway show my husband wanted to see the most, but he had spent the afternoon in the hospital because he had an allergic reaction. So we barely got out of the hospital in time to even make it to the show, and they had doped him up on so much like Benadryl and stuff. He was like, he definitely did not enjoy the show as much as he would have if he was feeling better. So it was a great show though. And it wasn't a musical for my husband and my son. I love me a musical. I love all Broadway shows. But they were anti-musical, so this one actually worked out pretty good. And the effects of it were awesome. So I wanted to get the show bell in there. And so what I did was I just grabbed a plain envelope, and it fit perfectly in it. And so that way it can slide in and out. And then my photo of all of us is going to cover up where that is. And then I did a photo of the stage. You couldn't take pictures or anything in it, but this was before it got started and I wanted to kind of see the stage. And so I just showed my little wine glass there. And then I decided that it needed a little bit of grounding. So I had these leftover, I was going to call them zip strips, but I never got into those. They're branding strips. And I went ahead and put those down at the bottom. Now, this is what I have left of my 49 and Market flavors of the month kit. And I just decided I was going to finish it up. So you can see I just have a few little rub-ons left, really not much. So I'm just going to scatter those around. I did go in my stash and I pulled out a acrylic piece from Color Cast Designs. It says Local Fave to kind of bring in that yellow of the show bill, and a couple of the rub-ons had some yellow too. So there is a little bit of yellow scattered about, as well as these bees. I don't remember any bees being in the show, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I decided I wanted to double matte this group photo of us, and I went ahead and went with kind of this pink color because the background paper does have quite a bit of pink in it, just to kind of pop that up a little bit more. Here is like that last piece of rub on, and I just wanted to make sure that I got all of them used up. I didn't want to have anything left over. And oh, I guess it looks like I am going to go ahead and do all of my rubbing on of the rub-ons. And these rub-ons go so easily. Like, they are amazing. This particular rub-on up here had like some extra that would have gone under the show bill, so I went ahead and pulled it off to the side. And yeah, then I was like, well, I don't really have anything else. So I went into my 49 and Market items. I pulled out some tickets. I figured tickets would be good for the show. The tickets we got for the show were online, and it's just a QR code basically. And so it didn't really feel like it would be a good ticket, but these are cute little tickets from 49 and Market. And I decided to put a couple of them on top of the show bill as well as on the picture of the stage. I also found a cute little flower and this black and white bow. And then this one says, "My heart is happy." And we were all very happy to make it to the show. I was happy that everybody liked it. So I was thinking maybe I needed another bow, but the bows were too close to each other, and I didn't like it. So I definitely just needed one. And sorry, for some reason my lighting is giving me a really big glare on my son's face. I'm not trying to blur out his face for any particular reason. I think that's just, for some reason, what my lighting's doing today. So that is pretty much how it is going to look. I am going to go ahead and stick everything down with just my tape runner. I did accidentally glue down the photo to the playbill, so I did peel that up and actually added some just cardstock to the back of where I had put my adhesive, and that seemed to work pretty well, and it slides in and out fabulously. So I love how that looks. See, I showed you. So that is how my layout turned out. I have a couple of quick close-ups for you. I will have the playlist for Scraptember, and I will also leave information for the scrap room since that's where the majority of this came from. So that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.